What is Guidewire?
Yes.
Guidewire is an insurance application. It is a digital application. It is like Majesco, Duck Creek. So this is a currently on very on demanding insurance application where we can do the different transactions, insurance related transactions like creating policy or creating quote and doing the cancellation, and we can do the different jobs on that particular application. Job in the sense different transactions
Okay. What are three
and
core
generate the forms.
applications of GuideWire?
Three core application. Three core.
GuideWire. Three core applications
Okay.
of GuideWire.
Okay. Three core applications is policy center. Second one is claim center. Third one is billing center.
Okay. So what is the role of BA in GuideWire project?
Role of BA.
Yeah.
Role of
What is your
BA in
role
Guidewire project.
as a BA? Yeah.
Goal or role?
What is your role of BA in GuideWire project?
Okay, my role as a BA in the Guidewire project is to, take the requirements for the different ISO forms, which has and collect the business logic, and by arranging the workshops, meeting workshop with our client. So any which ways we have daily 10 o'clock call with our client, where is all our business analyst, our test lead, our architect and manager are present in the call, and business SMEs are also present. So business SME generally provided us the requirement that data element document and the logic of that data element document, and with the help of which create uh, we create the requirement for the different elements for the different forms. We create the use case for it and we attach that template, and also create the data element requirement depending on the code identifier given by our client in the JSON file. So there is one data path in our JSON file where we can navigate from our parent to child. So for that navigation, there is one code identifier. So that code identifier is given, and in application where we want to see, where we are able to see that particular data element. So for that, we need to have that Guidewire application knowledge. So we can so we write that description in our requirement document for that particular data element. And regarding the path in the JSON file that clients give us.
So are you creating user stories and acceptance criteria or not?
User story, actually, our me and our product owner are creating these user stories, clean and concise user stories, in which we create epics for the different forms for the different LOB. LOB means line of business, like personal auto is there, commercial auto, business auto policy is there. So for that particular LOBs, we are creating one epic. In that epic, we are creating the different forms. We are mapping those all the forms which are generated for that particular LOB. We are creating the user stories related to that epics. So we are adding all that user stories related to that particular main epic.
What is the three parameters to create user stories?
Three parameters.
Yeah. What is the criteria for writing acceptance criteria?
Invest criteria is there.
Invest is not writing for acceptance. Invest we use writing a user story. Did you heard that smart? It should be small, measurable, relevant, attainable. That is used for the
For
acceptance
what?
criteria. For writing acceptance criteria, we use a smart technique that is called small. SM measurable. S stands for small, M for measurable, A
Smart
for
technique for
attainable.
writing acceptance criteria. And invest is used for writing user story, right?
User story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
moving on the second question. What does configuration mean in GuideWire?
Configuration.
What does configuration mean in GuideWire?
Configuration means you are assigning you are doing some configuration like coverage configuration is there. Okay,
Okay.
it is the like coverage configuration is there, forms configuration is there. So what you are doing, you are assigning that particular attributes of that particular form to one of
Are
the
you
other, because doing
have
the
you done any changes made using guidewire tools without coding, such as adding fields, changing screen labels, adjusting workflows? Did you work on like that?
no, I have written only
Okay,
requirements for
fair
the
enough.
forms.
Fair enough. Moving on the next question. What is
So
GOSU?
what is the answer
So
for
yes,
this, Ganesh?
just I have mentioned changes made using guidewire tools without coding, such as adding fields, changing screen levels, adjusting workflows, modifying product model. That is called configuration, meaning guidewire. Moving on, the next question is what is GOSU? GOSU.
Gosu language is not used. We haven't used this Gosu. Gosu is generally like Java model. So it is used to write the business rules, okay, by our developers. But we haven't used this Gosu.
GOSU is not Java language. It is a guidewire's own programming language used for the
Own
business.
programming language, but it is using the Java like language.
Okay, it is used for which purpose?
It is used for writing the business rules, okay,
Correct.
configuration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
business rules
Business logic,
configuration.
rules, and announcements. Okay.
Yeah,
So, what is product model in Policy Center?
product model.
Yeah.
Product model.
So, which application are you comfort in Guidewire? Policy Center, Billing Center, or Claim Center?
Policy center. What
Policy
is product
Center.
model?
Yeah, there are three applications in Guidewire. One is Policy, Billing, and Claim. So, which you have expertise out of three?
Policy center. But what is product model? I am asking.
Product model is nothing but it is the structured definition of line of business, coverages terms, exclusion, modifiers, and risk objects. BA works closely with underwriters to design it. That is called a product model in Policy Center.
Okay.
Okay, moving on next. What is the job in Policy Center?
What is?
What is job in Policy Center? A major policy transactions. What kind of transactions you did in Policy Center?
Yeah, so jobs are mainly, I told you, right? Like there are different types of jobs, like quote is there, okay, policy creation is there, policy endorsement is there, and renewal is there, cancellation is there, reinstatement. This all are called the jobs.
Correct. Submission, policy change, renewal, cancellation, reinstatement, rewrite. Yeah.
Reinstatement, yeah.
Yeah. What are rating worksheets?
So rating worksheet, it depends. So this actually, this is a different model which I haven't worked for rating, but in the previous project I worked in the rating for Majesco. So rating worksheet is the like it is the total your structure of your coverages along with the premium, individual premium for that particular coverages, and the total premium along with the taxes, fees
Yes,
and surcharge, and
you
the rating
approximately
calculations.
covered, but yes, breakdown of how premium is calculated.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. No, it is how
Yes,
premium is
yes,
calculated, and it is individual premium plus total premium, taxes, fees,
Ba-
and surcharges, whatever are there. So
yes,
it is
yes,
totally shown.
including base rate factors, surcharges, discount, taxes,
That
and
all are the
fees.
rating factors. Rating
Yes,
factors.
rating factors,
Hmm.
or it is which includes for the premium calculation.
Hmm.
So, what
Hmm.
is the difference between configuration and customization?
Configuration and customization.
Yeah.
Custom configuration you are doing in the like in the OOTB, like out of box application, like in the current application itself. If you are doing any changes, like you are not adding any new thing, but you are
What kind of
just
changes?
changing the old, like you are changing the coverage term. Okay, limit is changed and this thing. And customization is you are adding any new thing into a system. So that is called as customization.
No, no. I will rectify it. Configuration is UI changes, workflows, product model, admin settings. These are called configuration, and customization is writing new logic in the GOSU or changing the OTB functionalities. That is called customization.
That's what I'm telling, no?
So
OTB,
you
in
have
OTB you are changing it.
OTP functionalities. Okay, it is you have not mentioned a new logic in Goose. Okay, fair enough.
Also, I haven't mentioned, but new logic you are changing in system, right? Guidewire.
Okay, what is property and casualty?
Property and casualty, it is a domain
It
in
is what
P&C.
is property and casualty insurance?
Property and casualty insurance, it covers all the property related risk, and casualty means it is like covering all the, uh, you know, like if you're doing BIPD, bodily injury, property damage, you're doing certain damage to other person or other property. So that is called as casualty. So you are basically you are covering the risk when you are at risk, at fault, and you are doing some damage to others, like BIPD is there, physical damage you are doing, compression, collision, collision you have done, like business bodily injury is there, property damage is there. Okay, so these
Okay.
all are coming under casualty.
Okay. What does business analyst do in property and casualty?
What business analyst do in property and casualty? He gathers the requirement, he do the workshop with the client and gather
Yeah.
the requirement and
Gather
create the
requirement, define business rules, support
define business
rating,
rules, and
billing.
then
Correct.
create user stories and acceptance criteria. Okay,
Yeah.
and in a clear and concise way. And also he or she um, um, you know uh, makes all the developers QAs understand the requirement clearly, and
Okay.
developers. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. What are the main systems in property and casualty insurance? What are the
Main
main systems? What are the main systems in property and casualty insurance?
main systems in the property and casualty.
Yeah.
Like if you're going for casualty, like if you're going for auto insurance, so like drivers, vehicles, okay, coverages, and business rules for that particular driver, vehicles.
No, no,
Those
that
are
is types. That is one of the types in that. See, I'm asking systems. Systems means applications.
what are the system?
For example, policy admin system, which you know, billing system is there, claim system is there, rating
Okay,
engine is
okay.
there.
Rating engine. Okay, Gosu is there. Okay.
So what you do in policy admin systems?
So in the policy admin system, what we do is like we create the policy, we do the different transactions, and like policy change transactions, and do the cancellation, reinstatement, and create finally we issue the policy and we generate the different forms for it.
Okay. What is an underwriter?
So am I correct for this answer?
Yes, yes, absolute right. Create the policies, issues the policies, right? You are right.
Yeah.
What is an underwriter?
Underwriter is a person who evaluates the risk. Okay, risk before issuing the policy. He is a responsible person who calculates all the who check all the parameters related to risk, and depending on the risk, is the premium is calculated correctly or not. He is the one person who evaluates the premium as per the risk of that particular person or property.
Correct. What is deductible?
Deductible, just a second. Deductible is a amount which is paid by the pocket, uh, by the insured
Okay.
before means risk is considered.
Okay, okay, fine. Deductible is nothing but it is the amount paid out of pocket by the insured before the insurer pays a claim. What is
Insurer
loss
pays the
ratio?
claim. That's
What is loss ratio?
Loss ratio, these all are the loss ratio you are saying, right? It is
Yes.
total amounts of claim, total amount of claim paid divided by total premium.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It is a there is a
Is it
formula.
right?
Loss ratio is incurred losses by earned premium into 100. What it indicates? It indicates profitability lower or better. Loss ratio is equal to incurred losses divided by earned premium multiplied by 100. That is the loss ratio.
Earned premium, earned premium. Okay, whatever the tenure you are using, that much of premium means loss incurred. How much is the loss incurred in that particular period divided by earned premium multiplied by
100.
100. Okay, so that is the loss.
What is ISO and why is it important?
So ISO is Insurance Service Office. It is an organization which is used to, um, like it is like IRDA, like if whatever is present in our India insurance, like an organization. So it is used to, with the help of which all the insurance company has the compliance. They has to obey. They have to obey this ISO compliance. Okay, and it is responsible for changes of forms and rating editions of the different related to the editions of the different form, so that it circulars all that particular forms across all the insurance states.
Okay. What is the difference between policy term and policy period? What is the
Policy
difference
term.
between policy term and policy period?
Policy period is the period like effective date and expiry date. The difference between effective date and expiry, the tenure between effective and expiry date is called as policy period. And
Yes.
policy term is also same.
No, there is a little difference. Policy term means the duration purchased.
Okay,
Duration purchased.
policy term is like new business term is there, renewal term is there. Like new business term is from January 2025 to December 2025, and renewed after the policy gets renewed, it is from January 2026 to December 2026. So that is the renewal term. So each year there is a different term. So that is called as policy term, depending on the transaction.
Renewal is different. Policy is nothing but the duration purchased. Policy period is nothing but you told policy period is correct. Start date and end date of time of coverage. What is coverage and exclusion? What is difference between coverage and exclusion?
Difference between coverage and exclusion. So coverage is a term, is a risk, which coverage is a part, is the risk covered for that particular LOB. And
What LOA? Yeah. Okay.
any LOB, like you are taking personal auto or commercial auto. So
Okay.
coverage, like you are taking the BIPD coverage is there, bodily injury and property damage. Okay, so these both are the coverages for the personal auto. So these are this coverage, it covers the risk for bodily injury. Suppose you are injuring any person. Okay, you are getting injured from any person, so that insurance company will cover the claim, cover the claim done by those person. So that is called as amount of risk is covered here. So that is called as coverage. And exclusion
Okay.
is means exclusion is a part which is not a part of the insurance company. So they don't
For
want to insure
example,
those particular. For example, if in exclusion like in business auto policy, so we don't want that this coverage like
okay. Actually,
in personal
exclusion means
auto
insurance does not cover like intentional damage, terrorism. That is called exclusion.
terrorism. There are the different coverages for that in other LOBs. Like for workers compensation, you are covering the wages, okay, total wages coverages. So whereas for business auto, you are not covering those kind of uh, coverages, so that is
Okay.
excluded here. Hmm.
Okay, well, fair enough. Moving on. What are endorsements?
Endorsements are the transaction in which we try to add or delete the different coverages, or different entities like coverages, or you're doing any due to which the premium is impacted. So there are two types of endorsement normally, monetary and non-monetary endorsement. Monetary endorsement means you are doing some changes, like you are adding coverages, or you are removing the coverages, or you are
I have not
modifying the
asked
coverage limit.
what types of endorsements. I just ask what are endorsements. Just one line.
Endorsement as a change,
Yes, that's right.
endorsement.
Change. Yes, you are absolutely right. Additions or changes to policy that modify the coverage. That is called endorsements. What is the
What
straight
addition?
through?
No, no.
Additions or
What you
changes. Additions or changes to policy that modify coverage. That is called
that modify coverage?
endorsements. Yeah.
It is not modifying coverages. Coverages you modified, but it is modify the premium.
Okay.
Okay, leave it, huh?
What is straight through processing?
Straight through processing, no issue, no idea.
Straight through processing is nothing but a policy is quoted, rated, and issued without manual intervention. That is called straight through processing is a automatic process. Explain the end-to-end life cycle of property and casualty policy.
Okay, so initially what you do is you create a submission. Okay, submission is created, and quote submission means quote is created, and you convert it to policy is created, and before then you select the payment plan for it, and your policy is issued. Some after that, policy is bound. First of all, before issuance it is bounded, then you issue the policy is created, and you do the policy change transactions, means the endorsement which we discussed just now. You do some addition or deletion on that, and after doing the endorsement, you
Directly you reach to
cancel.
endorsement. Before that, you don't have any steps.
Huh?
Directly you reach to endorsement. Before that, there are 7 steps before to endorsement.
You can do endorsement at any time, no issues. It is not in a straight way. So you can do endorsement after cancellation reinstatement, or after issuance also you can do, or else after renewal also you can do it. There is no issue
No,
like that,
it
no
is a
condition.
policy life cycle. You're supposed to say before some steps, right? There are 7 steps. Policy submission, policy quoting, policy rating, underwriting approval is very, very important. Binding, issuance, renewal. Then you have to go to endorsements. After that, what happens?
So
Cancel.
issuance, before issuing you are doing by underwriting. Okay, I need to tell that also, underwriting issues. Okay, in detail.
And cancellation, reinstatement, and last is
Renewal.
last one is audit.
Renewal is also there, audit is also there. Audit you can do it on cancelled policy.
Okay. What is the purpose of audit?
Audit is the final premium calculated after the expiry or cancellation. It is the final premium considered.
Which is
So there
used
is a
for
different
the
transaction
commercial
called
and
audit.
non-commercial.
What?
Is it used for commercial lines and non-commercial lines?
To use for all lines of business.
Mostly it is used for the commercial lines audit. Okay.
No,
How does a
non-commercial
rating
also it is.
engine works?
How does it?
Rating engine work.
So rating engine works means, see, first of all you select the coverages. Okay. You select a driver. Suppose in case of personal auto policy, you select a driver. Okay, which is a main risk. Driver, vehicle. Vehicle is also a risk. Then you select the coverages. Okay,
It is
and
most
then
important is base rate first. Then you can say the rating factors like now just you told age, location, vehicle, territory. After
Territory.
that,
Yeah.
underwriting rules, discount
And
surcharges,
surcharges, fees, those all the things. So
ISO lost
that is
cost
called as,
multipliers.
those all are the rating factors actually. So what is the rating formula for, no, what is the definition of rating?
How does a rating engine work? That is, it calculates premium using all these below factors like base
That
rate, rating factors. Okay. Okay. Moving on next. Explain incurred but not reported. IBNR.
incurred but not reported. So these are the actually coming into the claims part. So
Yeah,
wherever
what
the
does it
claim
mean?
is, yeah,
Because that
IBNR, it
line
is called as
itself is the meaning. Line incurred but not
incurred
reported. Yeah.
claim. Yeah, because these are the claims which came into the system. Okay, so they report, the claims came, but they are not reported. So
Yeah,
this is
that's
called
right.
as IBNR.
Correct. That line, the meaning lies in that line itself. Losses that have happened but have not been reported to the insurer.
Insurer.
Yeah. Moving on next. What BA documents do you produce in property and casualty? What
So
BA
currently
documents
now,
do you produce in PNC?
so currently what we do is we have that this templates for the different as per our current project. So we generate the templates of the different ISO forms with along with the placeholders definitions like data elements, what are different data elements from how they are mapped and what are the data mapping path for that as per the code identifier in the JSON. Okay, JSON, in JSON there is a code identifier on the basis of what
Why you are going
we
in
identify
JSON
that.
and code identifier? I'm
No, no, no,
simply
I am
asking.
telling you that.
BA documents. What is the documents you used? What documents you prepare?
Yeah, that is first of all is use case document. Okay,
Correct.
then we create
Correct.
the user stories acceptance criteria.
Correct.
But that's it.
Are you
And
not
data
creating
element,
BRD, FSD, process flows,
no,
business
no,
rules
no, no.
catalog, data mapping, test
Business
scenarios
rules, all
for
the things
review?
are in our organization. Those all the things come under use case only. We are writing in the use case itself.
Okay. So are you not doing BRD, FSD?
We are doing the traceability matrix document also. Like traceability means inference logic, inference metric is there, in which
Okay.
we have different forms and business logic for the different forms. Okay, so that is for different like traceability matrix. So what are the addition, on what condition that event is triggered and on what event that form is generated. So for that inference matrix is created. So we have that different sheet in the our conference. Okay,
Okay. What are the challenges for BA in property and casualty? What are the
challenges
key
for BA.
challenges? Yeah. What are the key challenges of BA in PNC?
Key challenge of BA in PNC is to get the proper requirement. Okay, and
Heavy dependency on underwriters, data quality issues, complex
data.
data quality issues,
Okay.
heavy dependency on underwriters, legacy system integration, complex rating algorithms, and regulatory compliance state-wise. That are the key challenges of BA in property and casualty. I would like to give one scenario. You have 18 years of experience, and I would like to give a claim is getting overpaid due to wrong deductible. How will you handle it? I will repeat this question. A claim is getting overpaid due to wrong deductible. How will you handle it?
I haven't worked in the claim till now. I am worked in the policy center only, policy center and billing. So I
Okay.
don't, I'm sorry, I don't have it. Uh,
So, policy issued with wrong premium after renewal. How do you analyze it?
no, no, what is the answer for the previous question?
The
Claim.
previous question, a claim is overpaid due to wrong deductible. That is, reproduce the issue in lower environment first. Second is validate deductible in policy and claim system. check mapping between policy and claim integration. Fourth is analyze business rules in rating engine, document the root cause analysis, prioritize fix with product owner, add UAT test cases. And last one is the confirm financial impact before release. That all things you can handle for claim is getting overpaid due to a wrong deductible in
Okay.
claim. Okay, you didn't work on the claim, so we will go to the policy. If policy issued with wrong premium after renewal, how do you analyze it?
Policy issued with wrong premium after renewal. After
Yes,
renewal or non-renewal?
after renewal.
So what I will do is I will check the original new business policy. What were the coverages? What are the different risks that were added in the on the policy, and I will check the premium for that. And after that, I will on the renewal. I will in the renewal transaction. I will check again. I will check the risk for the is the any new added or risk added or deleted for that particular policy, due to which that particular premium is getting impacted. And if anything is there, then I will discuss with the underwriter or our product owner and do the root cause analysis for this, and then try to remove that particular issue.
Yes, correct. Some of the you told correct. Check rating factors change in system first. Second is were discounts incorrectly applied. Third is did underwriting rules change? Is there integration issue between PAS and rating engine, policy access system and rating engine? Run regression test on renewal scenarios. Document impact and propose fix. You have mentioned document impact and underwriter. Also, you have to be say integration issue between policy access system and rating engine. Yeah, that is well. You have given interview. Thank you so much.